Hello everybody, how are you doing today? Okay, I'm Asmaa feky, graduated from Faculty of Education English Department in May 2007. Since graduation, I've been working in teaching English to both native speakers and non-native speakers in international schools, university students, and language centers. And I'm glad to be here today. Today, what we're going to do is to talk about problems. How do you feel? Okay, but today we're gonna actually show you how to handle problems, okay? How to attack problems, okay? So today, basically, what we're going to do is to know first what is meant by a problem, and then how to draw your own plan to find a solution or a way out from any problems you find or you face, whether it happens in your personal life or in your workplace. Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay, so let's play. Yes, we're gonna play. Okay, first, what we're going to do is, please, I'm gonna divide you into two teams. We're gonna have balloons. Okay. Yes. I'm happy that you enjoy it. Okay, so if you please divide yourselves, you choose your partners into two teams, but unfortunately it's gonna be three to two because you're odd, okay? Yes. Each team gonna take only 10 balloons and a tape. What you're supposed to do is, in 5 minutes, to build a balloon tower using only these material. Yes. You're going to do everything. It's your problem, not mine. Okay, ready? Okay, but watch your time, as I told you, because you're supposed to do it in only 5 minutes. Okay? Yes, a freestanding balloon tower. You're wasting time, by the way. No, look at this. Watch your time. He's distracting your attention. It is. Great job. You're doing great. It's okay. You're free to do it as you wish. No, 3. Yeah, you see? Yes, it's matching with your birthday, doctor. You see? Well, don't say so. You're very dear to my heart. Okay, I said it's a standard. By the way, just pardon me, guys. Did I say it's done? Yeah, look at this. She was going to hang it. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Where is my plastic case? Yeah, it's here. Thank you so much, guys. It's yours. The winners. You're welcome. Yeah, you see? At least you tried, okay? And I'm sure that you learned a lesson. Don't you agree with me? Okay, so, okay. So let me ask you a question. This is just a sample of a small problem you may face in your life. And you see, each team of you has his own different perspective or the different way of dealing, okay? And at the end, what happened, some of us could manage or handle the situation as according to the circumstances and what's happening to find a way out, which is having this balloon stand in here, and others may be stuck in certain points and they have to pause and reconsider what they have done and whether it was helpful or not. And they are going to reconsider it and try it again, and of course they will never ever give up. Don't you agree with me? Yes. Okay, so if you were stuck or if you've been stuck in your life facing different or difficult situations, let's see together how to handle them properly, okay? Let's start. So the question is, in general, why do we have problems in our life? Why?
We don't know how to solve things.
You don't know? Okay, that's a good point. Do you have any other suggestions?
I think that's because life is about experience and we have to experience new things every day.
Exactly. Okay, so what you've said, both of you, is completely right. And we can say that because we don't have, I'm not talking personally, I'm talking in general, and of course it differs or it depends from one person to another. If a person faces problems a lot, it means that this person doesn't have the skill of problem solving, okay? Or it could be poor, which needs improvement. So it happens due to two main reasons. The first one, which is you have a problem but you don't know, you don't recognize it, okay? You don't even know that there is a problem, so that's why you have to stop and think about it. And the other reason could be that, yes, I know that I have a problem in this aspect in my life, but I don't know how to handle it, okay? So basically, those are the two reasons why do we have problems in our real life or daily life, in our relationships, in our workplaces, and so on, okay? So what is a problem? We've been talking about problems. But what is a problem? What does it mean?
An obstacle.
Pardon me?
An obstacle.
Yes, an obstacle. Okay, what else? Which means, or can you paraphrase it?
Something challenging that I have to overcome.
Thank you so much. You're talking about challenges, okay? Okay, so in a way or another, don't you think that to make it simpler, which is something is hard to understand, accomplish, or deal with. So anything you face in your life, once you're just getting up in the morning and you can't deal with, or you're hardly doing it, it means that there is a kind of problem. Okay? Any questions so far? Yeah, as I told you, we are dealing with problems that we face in our daily life from different perspectives. So for example, when I said, or when I asked you to build a balloon tower, look at your perspectives. So here, this is the kind of balloon tower they thought of, and look at you were setting a base or doing it in a different shape. Okay, so it means that every one of us has his own or her own different point of view or viewpoint, different perspective. Look at this picture. All in all, it's an elephant. But if you're just focusing on this part, you're gonna find it, he said, it's a snake. Because for him, it sounds more like of a snake. Here, he said, it's a wall. Okay, and the last one said it's a branch because he's just looking at the tail, which helps us not only to know that we have different viewpoints, but what do you think or what can you learn from this picture? Do you have something to add?
I'm broad-minded enough
Thank you so much.
I can tackle it better.
Yes, okay. So it's about how do you consider the whole image. Don't just look on one of the corners and think about it, because you're going to be narrow viewed to the whole problem, okay? So again, in another way, we can say that problems happen when there is a gap between what's already happening or the surrounding circumstances and what's your target or what's your standard, okay? What do you want to achieve, okay? So the gap between them, this is what we call the problem. For example, if you have a test, okay? So the test is tomorrow, and what's your present situation is that you studied, but you studied not the whole curriculum, let us say. So this is your present situation. But what's your target is to achieve the exam. The gap, how much gap do you have? This is how much problem do you have, okay? Yes. So we can say that, in general, that all of the problems, again, that we face in our life is due to two common things or two common factors, which are barriers or challenges, as you said, and the goals or standards, or call it the achievements, the targets, call it whatever, okay? So what challenges you face and what are your targets you want to achieve. That's why we have problems, okay? That's enough for talking about what is a problem, why does it happen. Let's see how to find a way out. So let me ask you a question before I'm getting into presenting my slides. When you have problems, are you a kind of person that you are setting a plan or managing your mind? You tell me, when you have a problem, what you usually do? Aisam, for example, if you have a problem, any kind of problem, do you have steps to follow, or how do you think about your problems?
Yes, first I must communicate to my friends.
Okay.
They maybe have a solution or passed this experience before.
Great, thank you so much. So you prefer to brainstorm the problem and the suitable or the ideas that you get others gonna suggest for you. That's why. Thank you. Shireen, can you tell me?
Well, I'd like to know the impact of this problem on my life.
Okay.
And what can it affect my life.
Yes.
And then I can reconsider according to that.
Great.
Is it going to ruin my life, or is it a small one? And then I can keep it in steps.
So you prefer to evaluate how does this problem affect your life, and then that's your point of starting, show you where to go. Thank you so much. Mahmoud?
I always prefer to have my own time alone.
Okay.
Stress or noise or whatever.
Yes.
And I always use a pen and a paper
Yeah.
to have my own brainstorm.
That's awesome. Yes.
Where I'm at, where I was supposed to be, what's blocking my way. I'm trying to figure out a way.
Okay, thank you so much. And let's make use of what you've just mentioned right now to see what are the steps of finding a solution for any kind of problem. So, as you said, or I can build on what you've just mentioned, that it's better to break the problem into minor issues or subtitles, okay? So don't look at a problem as a big mountain and you don't know where to start, okay? It's better to break it down into smaller aspects or problems, and then that's the way you are supposed to start, okay? Tackle each minor issue first, and then take the second one, and so on, while you are fixing the whole part together. So there are 4 basic steps to this process, and by the way, those are the easiest steps ever you can find to solve any problem, because if you search how to solve problems, you're going to find many theories and many approaches, but I choose the easiest one and could be applicable, okay, to solve any problem. Number 1 is to define the problem. Of course, we're gonna explain it in detail. The second one is to develop a plan. Third is to implement it. And finally, you have to evaluate the results. And maybe you're gonna repeat steps again if you didn't finally and completely solve your problems. We're gonna see how. But till now, do you have any questions? Okay, that's good. Number one, define the problem, which is you have to be very specific and very clear. What is my problem? Again, don't say that this is a big problem and what is the problem? You have to be very specific and very clear. For example, I can't achieve this, I can't achieve that, okay? Don't say that because I can't achieve this, my relationship with my friends gonna be worse. And no, you have to break it into a very, very small and specific and clear tips for you, okay? Step number 2 is to have a plan. Yes, I know that there is a gap or a drop in this part. What's my plan? How to find a way, okay? How to manage this, how to overcome this challenge. That's your plan. And it's better to do, as Mahmoud said, to write it into tips or steps that you're going to follow. Not just to be very general and, okay, I'm gonna do such and such, and it's not organized and it's not a plan like this, okay? It's like just aims, okay, or wishes. No, you have to make it practical, okay? As I said, it's better to break it down into minor issues because it's going to be easier for you, and it makes your mind just concentrating or focusing on what is the problem. And it's better, as Assam said, to have as many ideas as possible because it's going to give you variety of options and what is possible and what is not possible. The third step is to start implementing the plan because you have to test it. You have to try it. Does it work or not? Okay? And did I try this? Okay, was it a way or not? If not, you have to, at the fourth stage, evaluate the results. Maybe you could achieve what you've been wishing to or aiming at, or maybe not. If not, what you're going to do? If you didn't, yes, you have to go through the steps from 2 to 4 again and again till finally to develop the next plan, and finally it's gonna work. And don't forget that if you're repeating every time the same mistakes or the same way, don't expect different results, okay? Because it didn't work from the first time. Why do you think that it's gonna work next time, okay? So that's why you have to evaluate the results. And those are the steps: identify the problem, develop alternatives, select the best one, start implementing, and ask yourself yes or no. Thank you so much. Alhamdulillah salama. Now you don't have any problems in your life. Thank you so much.